we? What's going on, Narika? Oh, we're raiding a shop with an inspector from Barton Street, area wildlife officer.
You're raiding local pet shop. Sure to put your body armour on, boys.
If you ask me, there's no shortage of wildlife in CID, pal.
You better watch out, Rod. Might get rounded up.
It's very funny, Tony. Well, at least we're busy catching real villains and not pouncing around on some dodgy PR exercise.
Oh, yeah, of course. Sorry, real villains. Sorry, Mr. Crime Buster, sir.
I hope your inspector's got more of a sense of humour. I'll need one.
He will with Reggie on his team.
Yeah, I have, you know. I know quite a bit about Operation Charm, thank you, mate.
Yeah, you always were a bit of an animal, Reg.
Yeah, so the ladies say.
Well, I've had my moments.
Speaking of ladies, I hope you didn't wear your fur coat into work this morning.
Morning, everyone. Right, settle down, please. OK, let's get straight into it. I'd like to introduce you to Inspector Colin Galloway. He's the Area Wildlife Officer. This is Tom Carpenter, Wildlife Officer. And this is WPC Linda Chow, who will be acting as interpreter if necessary. OK, sit down, everyone. Inspector.
Thanks, June. Morning, everyone. I'll quickly run through the basics to bring everyone up to speed and then move on to the briefing proper. Any questions along the way, please feel free to chip in. And before we go any further, I think I should point out that Sergeant Carpenter and myself have heard all the usual animal jokes 1,000 times before, haven't we, Tom?
Yes, sir.
So fire away as you will, but just try to make it something original, eh? Our raid this morning is part of Operation Charm, the Met's ongoing initiative against the trade in endangered species. And the target premises is Man's Traditional Chinese Pharmacy in Askill Road. Information has been received and verified that the owner, Mr. Jun Man, is regularly and illegally trading in preparations containing banned animal products. We're talking primarily about tiger bone, rhino horn, and bear bile. Yes?
Oh, sir, will we be looking for ready-made preparations or raw materials?
Both. I'll be showing you some samples in a few minutes. Huge sums of money are to be made from trading in animal products. Rhino horn alone is worth ounce for ounce up to 5 times more than gold. And Interpol estimates the proceeds to be second only to those generated by drugs.
I sincerely hope that's a serious question you're going to be asking, Tony.
Here, wait, Soch.
We'll be seizing any and all endangered species items we can find. Any other questions before we press on? Right then.
John, Rod, can I have a word? Right, I'm not going to beat about the bush, but I'm going to have to pull the plug on the Wallace Obo.
Can I ask you why, Gov?
You're not getting anywhere. So he either knows you're there and he's playing games with you, or he's just not up to anything at the moment.
If he has clocked us, it's down to us not having enough bodies on it from the start.
So we are talking about Charlie Wallace.
We just don't have the funds.
I don't believe this.
What?
Go on, get it off your chest.
I'm sorry, sir, but somebody upstairs has got to get his priorities right. Half of uniform relief are out today raiding some poxy little shop, wasting a fortune, and meanwhile an animal like Charlie Wallace is laughing at us while he's planning his next job.
Feel better? Unfortunately, Rod, there'll never be enough in the kitty, whichever way they cut the cake. You're just going to have to get used to it. And it's not your place to comment on what uniform do with their share of the budget either.
Sir.
OK, Linda, you and I will go in first and serve the warrant. Don't want to scare the living daylights out of them, do we, Tony?
No, sir.
Right.
He certainly made sure he remembered your name.
I won't worry about it. Just don't be surprised if he changes his mind. Posts you on the door instead of Mike.
Oh, brilliant. I thought he didn't mind a bit of joking around.
He just says that so the likes of you put their foot in it. He take it all right, sir?
I don't know, his son Lee's in there with him. Seems a bit wound up.
Mike Jarvis, sir.
Be all right on the door, will he?
Yes, sir.
安定啲嚟解決呢個問題。而家我哋認為應該點樣做，同埋應該點樣講。
He's asking what they should do, what they should say.
And?
The son's basically saying they should keep their mouths shut.
The sooner we can get on, Mr. Man, the sooner you'll be able to continue your business.
I'm sorry, officer. Please.
Blimey.
Someone be playing with matches. I take it the place wouldn't normally look like this.
We found it like this morning. They must have got over the fence. I had left the window open.
Are you going to report it? What exactly would you have in here that anyone would be interested in, Mr. Man? Raw materials. Rhino horn, maybe.
Look, We don't need your help. We can sort things out ourselves, eh?
Lee!
Someone went to a lot of trouble. Breaking in, going through those shells. Must have known what they were looking for.
He says he can deal with
Yeah,
it.
all right. Mr. Mann, someone tried to destroy your business. Now, if the fire in the corner had caught on, this whole shop could have gone up.
No! I think I know who might have done it. My daughter Kim. She has friends in an animal rights group.
Right. I think we better get your CID down here.
Sierra Oscar from 181 receiving.
Well, we're done here for now, sir. He's admitted a lot of raw materials have been taken and he seems convinced that it was his daughter and her friends who were just trying to put him out of business.
It's a new one on me. Activists targeting a Chinese pharmacy. I don't think it's possible.
Well, this arson attempt looks a bit half-hearted. It could have been intended just as a warning.
Or if his daughter is involved, maybe she had second thoughts halfway through.
OK, we'll ask him. Rod.
We'll press on here.
Right, sir. Scene examiner should be on the way.
Oh, Rod. What are you doing here? All your real villains having a day off, I suppose.
We're looking for Kim Mann. She in?
Who wants to know?
Police. Is that all right with you?
Front flap. Kim!
Kim.
Yeah?
I'm Detective Sergeant Boulton. This is Detective Constable Skase from Sunhill.
What's wrong?
Can we come in, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. In here. I've got a bit of bad news for you, I'm afraid. Your father's business was broken into last night.
Oh.
Do you mind telling us where you were between midnight and 6 o'clock?
Me? I was here, asleep.
Can anyone verify that? Your flatmates?
I don't know. No, we each have our own rooms.
Any of them into animal rights?
Look, I know where you're going with this, but I didn't have anything to do with it.
Your dad seems to think otherwise.
He would.
So what's all this about then, Kim?
Let's just say he doesn't exactly approve of the way I live my life.
Do you approve of the way that he runs his business?
No, I don't.
But you insist you know nothing about this break-in.
Look, why is it such a big deal anyway? What was it? A bit of paint splashed around or a few animal rights slogans painted on the wall?
It's a bit more serious than that, I'm afraid. Someone had a good crack at setting fire to the place. Now, if you know anything, or you know anybody who was involved, we need to know. We need to speak to them, Kim.
James Hampton. He was a couple of years above me. I worked for him in his shop in Rudkin Road, but he's not exactly an activist.
So who is?
Ray Stevens, my ex-boyfriend.
Right. Where does he live?
I don't know. Honest. He used to live here until the other week, and then we had an argument. He moved out the next day.
Are these the same as the others, sir?
Yeah, tiger bone plasters.
What on earth's this?
Gallbladder. From a bear by the looks of it.
Yeah, well, there's another one in there. Plus a few other things I won't even guess at.
Believe it or not, you could class that bear as one of the lucky ones.
How'd you work that one out?
This is bear bile oil. You know the milk bear bile?
I'm sure I want to.
Well, these huge bears are kept alive in these tiny little cages, with a tap literally stuck through between the bars into their insides, so that the bile can be siphoned off on demand.
Charming.
I'm finished. No prints, nothing. Might have been lucky enough to find something if the owner hadn't interfered with the scene. Sorry.
Thanks, Barbara. All down to your lads in CID, then.
Right, James Hampton. A couple of juvenile offences, student protests and theft from an off-licence.
Not exactly a master criminal, is he? Try Ray Stevens. Bingo.
Burglary and criminal damage.
Labs, fur shops, kennels. We've got ourselves a right little eco-terrorist here. Right. Kim said they were all friends at one time. Let's see if Hampton knows where he might have moved to. What's he doing here?
Sure Hampton will be able to tell us. We do not sell products made from animals. Very right on.
No wonder Kim's the black sheep of the family.
Yes?
You Mr. Hampton?
Oh, I don't believe this. You're the police, aren't you?
That's right. I'm Detective Sergeant Boulton. This is Detective Constable Skase from Sunhill.
Well, before you do anything else, you can go and sort out the bloke who just left. Lee Mann. He was in here threatening me.
Yeah, we know who Mr. Mann is, Mr. Hampton, but what's he doing here, threatening you?
Sorry. We're closed. An emergency. Could you come back later? Look, come on through. I suppose Kim told you she worked here, did she?
That's right. So what's the problem with Lee, Mr. Hampton?
Well, he was ranting on about the break-in at their place, accusing me.
Why would he single you out?
Oh, he's had it in for me ever since I opened up here. Doesn't like the competition. And there's been other trouble.
How do you mean?
Well, twice in the past month I've had my windows broken. I mean, I reported it to you lot, but I mean, the last time it was the big one out the front.
And do you know it was Lee who did it?
Oh, well, it's obvious, isn't it?
So what was he saying to you just now?
Oh, it's just his whole manner. I thought he was going to go for me.
But he didn't touch you?
No. I managed to talk him out of it. I told him something I'd heard.
Go on.
Well, a friend of Kim's, Ray Stevens. Well, I was with a crowd in the pub a couple of days ago. He was there.
And?
He was talking about Mann's pharmacy. Angry that Mann was still trading in animal products. Said he'd decided to do something about it. Well, that's the way he put it.
So Lee came round here on the warpath and you put the finger on Ray Stevens?
Well, I had to get rid of him. He's on his way there now.
Any unit from Sierra Oscar. Disturbance at number 4545 Elverton Road. Informant is at number 43. 43.
Sierra Oscar from Sierra Oscar A6. We'll take that one, Sarge.
Get your hands off me! Just give us the gun stuff back!
If you're going to get hurt, you keep screaming and shouting at me like that.
I asked you a question and I want an answer! Pack it in, lad.
Don't lad me, and I don't need your help neither.
This is the one your mates are looking for.
Do that again and you'll lose that finger.
Cool it! What are you talking about? The break-in at my dad's place, Mann's pharmacy.
He had it coming. I never liked the old git anyway.
Right, that's enough of that. Dave, you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. But these two are nicked. Come on. Hi, Rod.
Hi, Rich. Cup of tea, please.
So, how's it going with this burglary, innit?
Oh, yeah, complete waste of time.
No, I reckon Rod's just being modest. I mean, a detective of his calibre wouldn't be on the case unless it was something really important.
Yeah. The great animal bone robbers of Sunhill. You nail 'em, my son, and your name will be up there in lights.
Why don't you belt up, Tony? You might enjoy wasting your shift on some worthless operation, but I happen to think I've got more important things to do with my time.
Oh, Rod. The interview with Ray Stevens is all sorted. Inspector Galloway here thinks that his knowledge might help, so I was going to suggest that you handle it with him.
After you.
Thank you, sir.
Just because you call yourself a wildlife officer, don't think you can get around me.
I'm not trying to be your mate, Mr. Stevens. I'm trying to find out why someone would want to burn down Mann's pharmacy.
Someone? I thought everybody and his mother figured it was me.
You've admitted James Hampton's accusation that you were planning it.
Planning something, not burning the place down, and that was weeks ago.
Yeah, but Hampton said he heard you talking about it 2 nights ago.
No.
So he's lying, is he?
He must be, mustn't he?
Do you get on with him all right?
Not anymore, no.
Why's that then?
Because he's a middle-class pillock, that's why. He used to hang round with us because he thought it was trendy. Now he's only into it because it's good for business.
What exactly were you planning whenever it was?
Just a protest.
Involving breaking in?
Yeah.
And trashing the place?
Not the way you mean.
Burning the place to the ground?
No.
Why'd you get in such a strop about Mann's place, anyway?
He knows exactly what he's doing. He just doesn't care.
Kim seems to feel the same way as you about her father.
Leave her out of it.
Wasn't she involved in planning a protest?
No.
Why not? You both feel the same way about animal rights.
That's just the whole point. We don't anymore. That's one of the reasons we broke up last week. She changed after she left university. Getting a job in Hampton's shop, getting too cosy. I told her she was selling out.
Maybe she decided to prove you wrong.
What do you mean?
Well, come on, somebody committed the break-in, Ray. And if it wasn't you, maybe it was Kim. She decided to break into her old man's shop with someone else.
That's exactly the kind of thing she didn't want to get involved with anymore. She won't want to admit it. But Kim was the one who tipped you off about her dad's shop in the first place.
She grasped her own father. Not exactly the kind of thing you want to advertise, is it?
Yeah, but just because he knew about it doesn't mean he didn't go ahead with the break-in anyway. Maybe he did it to spite her.
It's possible, but I wouldn't have thought it was very likely.
I believe him.
Looks like there's only one person left to speak to then.
Back again?
Yeah, just a couple more questions, Mr. Hampton.
All right, but I told you what I know.
Yeah, that's right. That's why we've come back.
I don't follow.
Well, you told us earlier that you'd heard Ray Stevens saying that he was planning to go ahead with the break-in.
And that's just what I told Lee, yes.
And that was just 2 nights ago, you said?
Yes.
Well, that's what's strange, James, because Stevens knew on Monday that the police had already been tipped off about the pharmacy.
What?
So why would he still be planning to go ahead with the break-in when he could be pretty sure that the police were going to be raiding the place at any time?
Well, how should I know? I'm just reporting what I heard.
Are you really? Or did you just panic when Lee came round and told him the first thing that came into your head?
No.
You see, that's the thing about a lie, James. Once you've said it, you're stuck with it.
I'm not lying. It's common knowledge Ray Stevens is into things like that. Always has been.
All the better for somebody trying to stitch him up.
You're just assuming he didn't actually go through with it.
Well, people generally do things for a reason. Ray Stevens no longer had one.
And what reason would I have? I'm a businessman, not an activist. And I don't trade in animal products. Search the place if you don't believe me.
All right, Mr. Hampton, that's enough for now. But I want you to know you're on the list along with Ray Stevens. He's lying.
It's not enough. We haven't got anything on him.
We'll see.
Right, sign there, please.
How's the ear then, Dave?
Still working, just about. Stevens has decided to drop the assault charge against Lee, by the way.
Generous man.
Which way out of here?
I'll show him the way out. I wanted a quick word anyway. This way. So you cooled off a bit now, then?
What's it to you?
Nothing. Just wanted to make sure you've learned your lesson about not always believing everything you hear. Now, we're finished with Ray Stevens for now, but we're still going to continue with our investigation. I know what a hothead you are, Lee, so I'm going to make something absolutely clear to you. I want you to stay well away from James Hampton. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, Lee? I don't want you to go anywhere near James Hampton.
I hear you.
Good. This way.
Hello, Rod.
Anyway, I'd better get on, sir.
Good sense of humour.
Yeah. About earlier, sir.
Jamila tells me you've had the rug pulled from under you this morning.
Yeah, in a way.
I know how you feel. I've had a few run-ins with Charlie Wallace.
Yeah?
Yeah, nasty piece of work, bit too handy with a knife. But people forget he's got his fingers in all sorts of other pies.
How do you mean?
Badger baiting, for example. Almost invariably organised by violent career criminals like Wallace. It's a lucrative sideline to their other activities.
What do you mean, the gambling?
An awful lot of money changes hands at those events. Much of the time, you and me are trying to nail exactly the same villains.
Yeah?
Anyway, next time I get wind of anything useful about our Charlie, I'll let you know, if you're interested.
Yeah, all right, yeah. Thank you, sir.
Sarge, I was just coming to look for you.
What's up?
I took a call from a James Hampton. He was asking for you, but rang off before I could find you. He sounded pretty agitated.
Really? Oh, dear. Thanks, Jamila. What's going on, Mr. Hampton?
Well, it's patently obvious, isn't it? He's back again.
What's he been saying this time?
He said a Triad gang's gonna come and get me.
Triads?
He says he and his father pay protection money. He's had them onto me. Well, what are you gonna do about it?
Just wait here. We'll be back in a minute. See, you've been putting the wind up Mr. Hampton again.
Is that what he says?
What's all this about Triad gangs?
I don't know what you're on about. Must have been watching too much telly.
You reckon?
Yeah, it's sad. If you're Chinese, you must either be an opium dealer or kung fu expert or Triad, you know? People believe anything, won't they?
So what are you doing hanging around here, then?
Oh, I came to see if my sister was at work today. I had a sudden longing to see her.
All right, but I think you better look somewhere else for now, don't you?
Aren't you going to arrest him again?
What for, Mr. Hampton?
I don't know. Threatening behaviour, anything.
Well, it's your word against his, I'm afraid. Not much we can do.
I don't believe this. How many times does he have to threaten me?
Well, the thing is, Mr. Hampton, if what he says is true about the Triads, then arresting him really isn't going to solve your problems.
What kind of things does they do?
Well, it's hard to say. I mean, they're shadowy people. They usually confine their activities to a Chinese community, but, well, they really don't like being messed about with.
Especially not by outsiders. Oh, and then there's that old Chinese proverb. For every sin, a price must be paid.
I need protection.
No can do, I'm afraid, James. It's just not the way it works.
Sarge, we've never got enough in the kitty, have we?
Yeah, of course, if we could only track down whoever it was who was responsible for the break-ins, then the Triads might consider the matter closed. But in the meantime, if anything does happen, don't you hesitate to get in touch with us. We'll get there as soon as we can, won't we, Rod?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's this old Chinese proverb?
All right, so I'll make that bit up.
What do you reckon, then?
Well, I'm not sure. He's coming apart at the seams, though. I'll give him 5 minutes. There you are.
Actually, I think there's something I ought to tell you.
There they are, sir.
Thanks, Narika.
Thanks for coming, sir. We've just arrived. After you, James.
Rhinoceros horn.
What else we got in here, then?
Tiger bones, bits of horn, odds and ends.
I thought you said you didn't use any of this stuff at your place.
I don't.
Just an investment, I suppose, was it? This piece alone will be worth, what, £40,000-50,000 current prices?
Is everything in here from Mans?
Most of it. Except a few bits and pieces I came across here and there.
So when Stevens decided to stage something at Mans, you decided you'd get in first? And you assumed that Man wouldn't even report the break-in, given the nature of the goods?
Yes.
You know, the irony is, you probably would have got away with it, James, if you hadn't tried to torch the place. That's what really stung Lee and his father.
I never intended to burn the place down. I just wanted to make it look good.
And put the blame on Stevens? You're a really nice man, Mr. Hampton.
And I suppose you think Stevens does what he does out of a pure burning passion for animal rights, do you? Yeah, well, don't kid yourself. He does it for the buzz, nothing else.
You only did it for the money.
Yeah, and why not? When all the rhinos and tigers are gone, do you have any idea how much this stuff will be worth?
Well, that's a stroke of luck. Lee putting the frighteners on him like that.
Yeah. Just goes to prove there's more than one way to skin a cat.
You know, I don't think Inspector Galloway would have phrased it like that.